Welcome guys, today is Wednesday. It is June 18th. We are here for a nice Pilates yoga combo. We're going to start out with Pilates. That will get us all warmed up, focused on our core, and that'll take us nicely into our yoga. That will hopefully bring us some renewed peace and energy to face the rest of the day. Remember, in Pilates, it's really easy to get carried away and forget to breathe, so I'm going to cue your breathing. If you happen to inhale when I say exhale, as long as you're breathing, it's all good. We also want to make sure we're not overusing lower back. If you start to feel tension or pain there, you need to take a break, regroup, refocus on your form, and jump back in. Same goes for any kind of pulling on the head or neck. We want to make sure that we're not doing that, focusing strictly on the core. Let's go ahead and lie back on our mats. Let your arms rest at your sides. Palms open, face to the sky. Closing our eyes, we're going to breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and ribcage on the inhale. Exhale out through the mouth and feel that same area of your body contract and empty. While we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth, let's bring awareness to our arms, stretch our arms from our shoulders to our fingertips, merely tensing the muscles in the arms and keeping the rest of the body relaxed. Let the arms go soft. Let's do the same with our legs. Stretch our legs from our hips to our heels, tensing all the muscles in our legs. And then allow your legs to relax. Now let's turn our attention into the belly, and I want you to pull down on the back side of your navel like you're trying to pull it down and touch it to your spine without tensing the rest of your body, without holding your breath. Let that release and try again, navel to spine. So imagine you're about to get punched in the stomach. You want to prepare for that punch, so tighten that belly. And then let's release. Now let's inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale behind us. Reach out through all of your fingers. Push out through your heels and stretch your body nice and straight, like you're trying to become 2 inches taller. And then feel your body go soft. Next, we're going to pull left knee to chest, give it a hug. Once it's in there, let's flex and point our foot. We'll roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then let's reverse that. And then just let your foot rest where it is. From there, let's proceed to circle the knee around. And then we'll reverse. And then just keep the knee hugged in nice and close. From there, swap the legs. Let's pull right knee and stretch left leg out straight. Nice little flex point. Let's ankle roll. And reverse. And then we just rest our foot. Now both knees in at the same time. Bring them in as close to your body as you can. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And now we're going to rock a few times side to side. Great way to give yourself a little massage on your spine. And then stay in neutral, and we're going to circle both knees around. And you should feel that massage move to your lower back. Now let's reverse that. And then keep the knees tucked in nice and close. From there, we're going to tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Bring your shoulders, neck, and head off the floor. Think about chin to chest, nose to knees. And release. Try again. First, we tighten the belly like we practiced. Press through the back of the ribs, shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. And release. Once more, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Now that we're up, we're going to make a thumb and an index finger triangle. Place that lightly back of the head. Elbows stay wide. Separate knees, heels touch toes apart. Inhale the legs straight. Exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now from there, let's bring, when we extend the legs out, toes come together, heels apart. Pull back in, heels together, toes apart. So it's arrowhead, V. inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2 more, inhale, 1 more, inhale, exhale. Now bring knees and feet together, stretch up all your toes, press through arches, pull back in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2 more, inhale, 1 more, inhale, keep going, flex your feet, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2 more, inhale, 1 more, inhale, exhale. Now send the legs out, do a little point flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's remain there. Arms at our sides, off the mat, palms face up. Inhale for 5 pumps, and then exhale for 5 pumps. Flip your hands over, inhale. Flip again, level 2. You want to modify, bend your knees. Flip again, level 1. You can rest your feet down if you want. Flip. 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 And hold. Knees tuck in. Rest your head down and breathe. Alright, so we should feel a bit warmer and ready to move into some roll-ups. Starting with knees bent, feet on the floor. Make sure you keep those legs pressed together. The goal is to use your belly and not use your hip flexors to help get you up. So arms behind us on the mat, shoulders relaxed. Big inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, scoop the belly and peel up as far as you can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, belly pulls us up, stretch as far as we can. Inhale. And exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, belly pulls us up, stretch as far as we can. Inhale. And exhale, back down. Now, if you're confident that you're not cheating and using your legs, stretch them out straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, belly pulls us up, stretch as far as we can. We inhale. And then we exhale and press back down 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Let's try 2 more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, belly pulls us up. Stretch as far as we can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, belly pulls us up. Stretch as far as we can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Once we're down, nice stretch. And then we're ready to bring knees back into the chest. Again, let's tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, come back up into that C shape. Arms at our sides, off the mat, palms up, but then bend your elbows so fingertips meet the shoulders. Inhale, push arms and legs straight, open, close legs. Exhale, bend knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, 2 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, 1 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Tuck the knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. All right, let's move into our leg series. We can set our right foot down, knee bent, left foot to the sky. Arms at our sides, palms facing up. So that would be level 1. Level 2, you can push your right leg out straight on the mat as long as it's not making the left leg lower. So left leg crosses right, circles out and up. So I want you to draw circles about the size of a large beach ball on the ceiling directly above you. And nothing else should be moving except that leg. Last 2. 1. Now go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last 2. And 1. Pull the leg up. Now bring the right leg up to join it. Toes close, heels slightly apart. Legs drop about halfway. Circle around and come together. Inhale down. exhale around. Now as you start to circle the legs out and around and up, make sure that they're not much wider than the width of your hips. Keep it very controlled. Last two. And one more. Good, and then hang out right there. Now we'll switch. Let's keep right leg straight to the ceiling, toe above our nose. Left knee bent, foot on the mat, or pushed out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Again, we got those large beach balls that we're placing on the ceiling directly above us. Last two, and one. Now go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last two, and one. Now hold the leg up, bring the other leg up to join it. Toes close, heels apart. This time the leg's going to sweep out and around together. Exhale, lift, inhale around. Really engaging the belly here, not using lower back. Inhale around, exhale, pull, inhale around, exhale, pull, inhale around, exhale, two more, inhale around, exhale, one more, inhale around, exhale, hold. Now both legs circle left around and up, and then right around and up. So we inhale, exhale. Last set, last circle. Good, hold those legs up, and then tuck them in nice and close to your body. On the next exhale, let's roll all the way up, then we'll move into spine stretch. So for spine stretch, we need to be able to sit nice and straight. Feel free to sit on a pillow or another mat that you've kept rolled up, allowing your legs to be straight. So we inhale, preparation. Exhale, let's scoop the belly in, drop the chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. So from the side, we look like a nice letter C. Inhale, lift, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round, 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 drop chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, coming up, so we're actually taller than when we went down. Try again, exhale, scooping the belly in, round the spine, dropping chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round the spine, dropping chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. How about last one? Exhale, scoop the belly in, round the spine, drop chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lifting up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. The arms can come down, a couple nice shoulder rolls back front. You can remove that elevation if you're using it. We'll bring our legs back together, and then let's bend our knees. We're going to put hands behind our thighs. I want you to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Big toes close, knees slightly apart. We're going to scoop the belly in, drop your chin to your chest. Think about keeping your nose tucked down there between your knees. Level 2 people, you can bring your hands across your shins. So we're going to roll like a ball, and the goal is to use only the belly to pull you back and to bring you back up again. So we don't want to be kicking our legs to help us get up. And we don't want to be throwing our head back. We want to use that belly to pull us back and then pull us back up. Ensure that you're not rolling back onto your neck. And if you've got yourself all tucked in, it would be really hard to roll onto your neck anyways. Let's all try one more. Once we've completed our final roll, we're going to keep our left knee in but stretch our right leg out, and then you're going to simply roll back until you're in that C shape. Place your right hand on your left knee, left hand, left ankle, elbows open, and simply alternate. 1 and hold. Switch hold. Switch hold one more. Switch hold. Now let's bring both knees in. You can rest your hands on your ankles, up here on your shins, or way down there on the tops of your feet. We're going to stay in our C shape the whole time. So as we inhale, arms and legs stretch. Exhale, sweep arms around, knees tuck in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. So this is our double leg stretch. Last two. And one more. Good. All right, from here, let's extend left leg to the sky. Hands are going to reach up as close to that left ankle as you can. We're still up in our C shape. Right leg goes straight also. But now that left leg is going to draw towards your face. While that's happening, your right leg pulls away from the face, and then we switch. So this one's called straight single leg stretch. So notice the word straight is in the title. So the goal is to maintain nice straight legs. And if that means your range of motion is a little bit decreased, that's okay. No forcing, no yanking. Last two, and one. Good, now let's keep both legs up. You can rest your head down for a moment. We all make a thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1, insert under your tailbone. That's going to help your belly and your back a little bit. Level 2 people, you're going to press that tailbone into the mat and put the triangle behind the head. Everybody tighten the belly. Let's come up into our C shape. So we're going to slowly lower the legs, 1, 2, 3. And then on the exhale, we snap them up without lifting the butt. So it's inhale, lower. Last two. And one more. Hold up. Good work. Now you can rest your head down. Everybody knees in. Once there, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Let's come back up into our C shape. Again, we're going to keep left knee and right leg out, but now thumb and index finger triangle back of the head for everybody. Start by just alternating your legs, straight in, straight out. Notice that there's no movement in your hips. So we've got 4, 3, 2, 1, stay. Now lift a little higher. Bring opposite armpit towards the knee, and then switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Here's 3, 2, 1, and hold. Switch hold. Switch hold one more. Switch hold. Ooh, tuck those knees in. Rest your head down. Good. Now rest your feet down. Knees bent, arms go wide. Drop your knees left and look right. Come back to neutral. Drop the knees right and look left. And then back to neutral. Once there, space your feet apart about hips distance, toes and heels out. Arms at your sides, palms to the sky. We're going to tighten the belly and slowly peel off the mat, pressing our hips as high as we can without feeling any weight in the neck. Want to feel this activation in the belly, the buttocks, the hamstrings, with no discomfort or pressure in the knees, no weight in the neck. And then exhale, come down slowly. Try again. Inhale, tighten the belly as we make our way off the mat. Focusing on the belly, the buttocks, and the hamstrings. And exhale, slowly back down. Again, tighten the belly. Inhale, let's peel up. Now once we're up, let's maintain. Pull left knee in and stretch it straight to the ceiling. Go to lower and lift. Flex the point, down, up. So we're lowering our legs so it's about even with the other knee. Last two, and one more. Now just keep the leg up, little circle up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good, let's bend that knee, place the foot down, continue to hold your bridge, but we'll switch legs. Right knee in, up to the ceiling, lower lift, flex point. Last 2, one more, keep it up, circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good, let's rebend. Press your hips a little higher. And then as slowly as you can, we melt back into the mat. And then once we're all the way down, let's pull knees to chest, give a nice close hug. And a little side to side rock, massaging either side of our spine. And then those gentle knee circles round and round. And reverse. Good, and then from there, to just rest our feet back down. Let's stretch out the leg that's closest to the front edge of your mat. Stretch your arms behind you. And then roll towards your straight leg. And then keep rolling until you end up on your belly. Once we're face down, stretch out through all of your fingers and all of your toes. Pull out through the top of your head. And then start to try to reach that left arm and right leg a little further. And we'll add some lift. Let's lower down and switch, extend, lift. And lift. And then lower down. Now try both arms and legs at the same time. Extend and then lift. Good. And then come all the way down. Now bring your hands closer to your shoulders. Tuck your elbows against your ribs. Press to the tops of your feet and your hip bone. Pull out to the top of your head and start to lift upper body away from the mat. Exhale, let's come down. Open the elbows on the way down. Tuck them back in. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, coming down, elbows open. They come back in as we inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, back down, elbows open. Once more, inhale, lengthen, rise. Now we're going to push all the way back and try to get our tailbone to meet our heels. Let our chest drop to our knees, turn our palms open face to the sky, and stretch those fingers to the front end of your mat. Now flip your hands over. Foundational hands means widespread fingers. Hands turned in slightly. Press through second, third, fourth knuckles. Tuck your toes. And let's lift our tailbone towards the sky. Let your head dangle between your arms. Let's walk our dog a few times. So lift and lower each heel. And then press your heels deeper down. And then come to all fours. Once on all fours, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale again, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Return to neutral spine. Big toes close, knees apart, push back with that tailbone. Chest between knees, forehead on mat. Palms to the sky, fingers reach to the front end. See if you can stretch just a tiny bit farther. Flip the hands over, foundational hands, tuck toes, lift tailbone. And we're back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Press the heels down and then just nod your head yes. And shake your head no. And then we just hang out. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a good sturdy plank. Exhale back up. Inhale to plank. And exhale back up. Once more, inhale to plank. Now modify to your knees. And from there, let's lower elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise into that cobra. Tuck the toes, and let's come back up into down dog. Inhale to our plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. From there, let's come back down onto all fours. Let's extend right leg behind us, left arm forward, palm to the sky. Little spinal balance. And then bring the hand down and let's step the right foot forward so it ends up between our hands. Once in place, we've got right knee over ankle, press through the top of your left foot. Let's reach high to the sky, giving us crescent moon. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands on the mat. Let's tuck our left toes under, lift the left knee, and that becomes runner's lunge. So think about really stretching from the heel of your left foot out to the top of your head. Now let's step the right foot back and return to plank. Press back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Come back down to all fours. Once there, let's push through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky, spinal balance. And then bring the hand down and let's step the left foot forward between the hands. Once there, press through the top of the right foot. Let's reach to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck the right toes under. Let's lift our right knee. And there's runner's lunge. Now let's step right foot forward. Keep toes close and heels apart. Inhale, let's start to slowly roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. This time, exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, hips down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, returns us to plank. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, we lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's step right foot back into runner's lunge. Once it's well established, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Your back left heel should be aligned with the back right heel, and we start lifting upper body. Keeping left knee over ankle, hip bones face forward, shoulders square over hips. You can have the arms when ready, giving us warrior one. Let's open the arms wide. Start to pull left leg straight without locking. And then we simply rotate. We're going to end up facing the wide edge of our mat. So we want our feet adjusted. They're a little wider than our hips, toes in, heels out. Palms open to the sky. 5-pointed star. We're going to inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, let's fold. And inhale, rise. Again, exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. This time we're going to exhale, fold, and we'll stay folded, hands to the mat. Press down through the palms, pushing the arms straight. Push the legs as straight as we can. Inhale, look out. And then exhale. See if you can just relax the upper body and let it dangle freely. No tension in the shoulders. You can even nod the head yes. And then let it gently shake no. And we'll just hang out here and take a few more deep breaths. From there, let's go ahead and press down through the palms once again, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Nice flat back looking out. Let's open each arm, and there's a straddle airplane. And then we're going to inhale, slowly rise, bringing us back into five-pointed star. From there, let's inhale, let the arms reach high to the sky. And then let your fingers meet together overhead. Press your palms, lace all of your fingers together. And then press your index fingers together and feel like they're being pulled towards the sky. So we're feeling even taller and longer out of the waist. Keep extending through those fingertips, but now lower the arms so they're right out in front of us. We feel all sorts of space between our shoulder blades. And then let's reopen both arms, and we're back on our star. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left toe with our right arch this time. Keep your hip bones in your chest facing the wide edge of your mat. Then when ready, we bend that left knee. Looking out past our left hand, we've made it into Warrior Two. Extend a little farther forward with the left arm lifted up. Right hand lowers to your back thigh, and then push left palm to the sky. Feel like you're really stretching and lengthening, opening through the ribs. And then let's return to Warrior Two. And then we'll pull left leg straight without locking. So we're back to where we started. Now we're ready to begin building our triangle, which is nice and open and flat. Start by pulling that right hip right and then stretching your left arm as far away from your right hip as you can. Once you can't go any farther, send the left hand low and the right hand high. And imagine that you're doing this while being pressed between two panes of glass. One more inhale. On the exhale, begin to bend the left knee. You can place your left forearm on your left thigh, or you can reach that left hand to the mat. And there's extended angle pose. As we exhale, begin to revolve the upper body. Let's return to runner's lunge. And then send your left foot back into plank. Once there, we exhale, lowering, always chest before hips. Elbows come in, lengthen, rise for cobra. Exhale, back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now send the right foot through the hands, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Once established, let's keep the left hand pressing down. Inhale, right arm out to the side, and then exhale, revolve at our waist. And there's twisting lunge. Good. Exhale that hand down. Once it's down, let's start to push our body weight forward onto the right leg as it pulls straighter and straighter. And then we can lift the left leg behind us, hip level. Hands are going to form a tripod with our right foot, and there's tripod balance. We can remain that way or simply move that right thumb so it's aligned with your right pinky toe as you roll left hip open. That half moon balance. Exhale the hand back down. Let's step our left foot back in. Toes are close, heels apart. We're going to slowly roll all the way up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, melt deeper. Left foot steps back into lunge. Push left heel down, turn left toes out. Align right heel with back of left heel. When ready, start to lift upper body. Keeping our hip bones facing forward. Stacking our shoulders over our hips, adding arms when ready. Creates our warrior one. From there, let's open the arms wide. Start to pull right leg straight. Rotate upper body. And we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Palms facing up, toes in, heels out. 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale back up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Once more, exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. This time we're going to exhale, fold, and just stay there. Once there, press down through the palms, pushing the legs and the arms straight. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink a little deeper down. See if you can cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands to form a frame. And let your head just hang out in that frame. From there, let's press down into the palms again, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Once we've got them straight, we're going to rock back onto our heels, lift up all of your toes, and spread them out really wide. And then we're going to press each and every toe down, and let's raise up those heels. And then let the heels press down. Crossing the arms a little straighter, we lengthen the spine, look out, and then we're going to add arms for airplane. Inhaling, slowly rising. Returns us to 5-pointed star. Inhale the arms, reach high to the sky. Let your fingertips meet. Let your palms meet. And then lace all of your fingers. And then we're going to push palms up towards the sky. While you're pushing your palms up, feel your shoulders pulling down. Feel yourself lengthening out of your waist, and let's side bend to the right. Come on up and side bend to your left. Lift again. And now let the arms come forward and continue pressing through your palms, breathing between those shoulder blades. Let's reopen arms and return to our star. Go ahead and turn right toes to the front end of your mat. Align right heel with left arch. Keep hip bones facing the side edge of your mat, and then when ready, bend that right knee. Look for that warrior two. Stretch the right arm a little farther forward, lift the right lower leg, push right palm to the sky, reverse warrior. And let's return to warrior two. And then we're going to pull that right leg straight, bringing us back to our starting position. From here, we start to build our triangle, keeping our body very flat and open. Our left hip starts to pull up, and our right arm's going to stretch as far away from that left hip as we can go. Once we can't go any further in either direction, we can send the right hand low and the left hand high. So when I feel like our left hand is being pulled right up to the sky, pressing that left hip a little forward, rolling left shoulder slightly back, breathing into all that space that we've created. Got one more inhale as we are. On our exhale, let's start bending the right knee. And remember, you can place your right forearm on your thigh, or you could be reaching that right hand to the mat, but we're still open and flat. On the exhale, let's begin to revolve upper body, returning us to runner's lunge. That way we can step right foot back into our plank. Exhale, lowering, always chest before hips. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through the hands. Runner's lunge. Once there, we're going to keep right hand pressing down. Inhale, left arm to the side. And then exhale, revolve at our waist for a twisting lunge. Exhale, lower that left hand. Let's begin to push our body weight forward onto the left foot as we pull left leg straight. And then simply position your hands to form a tripod with your left foot. We can remain that way, or we could inch our left thumb over so it's in a straight line with that left pinky toe as we roll right hip open, and add right arm to the sky, taking us into half moon balance. Let's exhale, right hand back down. We'll step right foot in, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And then let's make our way into standing mountain pose. Let's inhale again to the sky. Exhale, opening just the arms. We'll pull them together behind us. Once we've got them hooked together in some way, I want you to pull down with those hands. We're just going to open across the heart center and the shoulders, and then we can tip our head back just enough to open our throat. Inhale, the spine back to neutral. Exhale, fold forward. Pull ribs closer and closer to thighs. Let the head drop, and then extend the arms to the sky. As we exhale, let the hands release and float down. And then from there, we'll step back with our right foot and our left foot, returning us to our plank. Once in plank, let's keep right shoulder over right wrist, opening for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And then let's take that left foot and just step it out in front. So it's kind of like we're feeding that right leg through the left. And then let that left arm come down. We're all going to bend the right knee so we can sit on our right hip. Once we've made it all the way down, we want that left foot stepped across the bent right leg, and then we're going to inch that right hand a little further behind us so it's close to our tailbone. Insert upper left arm inside that left inner thigh, and then inhale, get a little taller. On the exhale, navel to spine as we rotate at the waist to look further over right shoulder. Good. Now inhale, left arm up. Exhale, let it float down. Once it's down, we can uncross our legs. Let's come back around onto all fours. We'll tuck our toes, lift our tailbone, move into down dog. Walk to dog a couple more times. Cross heels down. And then inhale to plank. Once we're back to plank, this time it's left shoulder over left wrist. Turning to open side plank, modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And then let's all take that right foot and simply step it out in front of the left leg. Let the right arm lower. Go ahead and bend the left knee so we can come right down onto our left hip. Once we've made it all the way down, we want that right foot stepped across the bent left leg. We're going to inch our left hand a little closer to our tailbone. Crossing down into that palm, let's bring upper right arm inside right thigh. Now inhale, a little taller, pull that navel in. Exhale, pull it a little tighter and rotate so we can look further over left shoulder. Beautiful. Now inhale, right arm up. Exhale, let it float down. We can uncross the legs. And let's come back around onto all fours. Once we're back onto all fours, we sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Try again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. Right heel. Add left arm forward, palm to the sky, spinal balance. And then try lifting your left foot so it's not helping us balance. Exhale back to all fours and we'll switch. Left heel behind us, right arm forward, palm to the sky. Try lifting right foot. We're back to all fours. Once there, big toes close, knees apart, push back with that tailbone. Sink that chest to the mat, between the knees, forehead comes all the way down, palms to the sky. Take the left arm, pass it through the right armpit. See if you can get that left shoulder on the mat, and just relax so that that upper body weight deepens the stretch. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then bring that arm out. We'll stretch a little further back. Walk the hands closer to your shoulders, and then let's lift upper body. Once we're upright, let's come around and have a seat. And then let's bring soles of feet together. Let your feet rest in your hands and pull your heels as close to your body as you can, keeping that head held high. And then we can relax a little bit. Let's try stretching our legs out straighter. Pushing out through the heels, keeping hands between the legs. Let's fold forward. So we want to feel the inner thighs, the hamstrings, the outer hips all opening a little bit more. And then let's walk the hands back in. Let's bring our left leg straight ahead and place our right ankle on our left thigh. So when you look at your legs, you see an upside down number 4. Just use your right hand to push gently on that inner thigh, not on the knee. And breathe into that right hip. Let's hinge a little forward. Come back up and we'll switch. Left leg goes straight, or right leg goes straight, left ankle, right thigh. Gently press on that inner thigh, looking at that number 4. And then hinge a little forward. And let's come back up and move into an easy cross-leg position. Feeling our sit bones on the mat. Open palms to the sky, backs of the hands rest on the knees. Allow your chin to drop against your chest. Breathe into the back of your neck. Tip left ear to the left shoulder. Drop the chin right ear, right shoulder. Drop the chin left to left. Drop the chin right to right. Drop the chin. And bring the head back to neutral. Pull shoulders into ears. And pull them down. Pull them up into the ears. And pull them down. Once more into the ears. And then down. Feel the top of your head being drawn towards the sky. Let's bring wrists under armpits. Turn your thumbs down so it's kind of like opening your palms away from your body. And then sweep the arms around so the backs of the hands meet. Bring the wrists under armpits, thumbs pointing down. Again, sweep around. Wrists under armpits and thumbs pointing down. Good, and then just return to that seated mountain pose. And then let's place hands together at the heart. Inhale, open arms and heart. And exhale, let your hands come together. All right, guys. That took care of our Pilates yoga combo. So I hope you feel strong and powerful from the inside out. Become very aware of your core and how much it does to get us through each and every day. And then our yoga hopefully help to quiet the mind as well as the body to allow us to proceed with our day in a way that brings a sense of calm and peace. Don't forget lots of hydration throughout the day, especially now it's warmer. It's a lot easier to drink water when it's warmer, but we should be drinking it regardless of the temperature. We want to keep a steady stream, a steady flow of water into the body. That keeps our muscles juicy and functioning, flexible. Same goes with those brain cells, juicy, functioning, flexible. Making good decisions, which means random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. I thank you for joining me. I'll be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. So in the meantime, be healthy, be safe, be kind, rise, resist, persist, and repeat. Take good care.